Yeah, good morning, everyone. Let's get started. So let me share my screen. I hope you guys are able to see my screen.
Yes.
Thank you. So do we have anyone newly joined for this course today?
Yes, sir. I joined newly.
Anyone else? Yeah. So in the interest of the new joiners, I'm going to tell you what we have discussed previously. So actually this course has started on, the demo class has started on 2nd of November. Okay. We just completed 3 demo classes, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. And 5th, 6th were holiday, and today is the next class. So we completed 3 demo classes. Well, let me going to, so today what, in the interest of new guys, I'm going to tell you what we have discussed, and then we can get started with a new topic. For the who already listened to the previous 3 classes, it looks like a repetitive, but please bear with me. Because if I explain from the previous class onward, the new joiners is not going to help. So that's the reason. So this kind of a repetition would be there only for the demo classes. So just be bear with me. Yeah. So now, so my name is Karthik. So you can call me Karthik or sir. Anything is fine. Uh, I'm going to facilitate this session. I have 12 years of experience into Java and Java related frameworks. I work for one of the MNC as a technical architect, and I've been teaching into this Ashok IT more than 1.5 years. I had around 15 batches on core Java, advanced Java, data structure, design patterns, and then Java new features. Okay, so that's a brief introduction about myself. I'm a working professional. I do take the classes only in the morning. And coming to this course, so this course, like if you are from non-technical background, non-IT background, example, if you're from BSc maths or BSc chemistry, or you're from chemical engineering, mechanical engineering, or civil engineer, something like those are called non-IT students, right? If you are not from, if you are from the non-IT background, so if you want to learn the computers core Java, then this would be the right course for you guys. And at the same time, who are already know the Java, and if you'd like to be master in the core Java because you are not able to crack the interview, then for them also this will be the right place to join the course. So we are in this course. I'm going to start the basics from the scratch, and I'll be trying to make you guys master in the core Java. Okay, so any kind of a core Java question you should be able to answer in the interview. That is my intention. So so the duration would be around 2 months, 2 to 2.5 months. By January 15th or something, we are going to complete. And I can 100% tell you that you will be in a good place to answer the question. Okay. So in this course, what we are going to discuss is, so we are going to start with the basics of Java, compilation, how to write a program, what is a class, etc. All those topics. And then I'm going to teach all the content of core Java, which is object-oriented principles, exceptions, constructors, strings, wrapper classes, threads, auto boxing, unboxing, collections, everything, JVM, class loader, garbage collection, all those things I'm going to explain. So I'm not going into the much of the course content because you can see the things that we are going to discuss here. Apart from this, for each and everything, we are going to write a program in the live class, and we are going to see at the, apart from this one, so after completion of some topics, we are going to solve some of the OCJP questions in the class itself. Okay, don't worry about this. So I'm going to take care of entire core Java. And while the class is going on, if you are attending the interviews and you're not able to answer any of the questions, do let me know that question. I'm happy to answer that question as well. So the new joiners who joined today, so do you guys are already aware of core Java, or are you guys from non-IT background?
I am aware of the Java, core Java, but I don't have a hands-on working experience on it.
Okay, fine. What about you, Achunayak? Anchunayak? Are you aware of Core Java? Anshu? Yes, okay. And then so since you already know that Core Java, you might know what is a class. You know, you may not be master or you may not be knowing the how to write a program and all. Don't worry about that. That's where this course comes into picture. But you know the topic names, right? At least word collection, exception, threads, or OP principle, something like that, right? Have you heard of those names? Yeah, so those are the things that we are going to cover. So I'm not going much details of this one. So this course will be entirely practical session. Okay. Now the course fee should be 5,000 for the course fee. Okay. And for this 5,000 every day you can join the live classes. Apart from that live classes, so the backup videos also will be provided for you guys without any cost. This is a free that we are trying to provide, and the backup videos access will be there up to 6 months from the day you enroll it. So the 6 months access will be there from the day you enroll it, and you can watch any number of times. The class timing is morning 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. every day, and duration would be 2 months. Maybe first week of January, we are going to complete this session course. Does anyone has any questions so far?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay. So if no question, then get started. So we are going to, so this is the first class that we have discussed. So now so for the coming to the enroll, let me explain the enrollment process in the interest of the guys who does not know what is the enrollment process. So after the class, you are going to get an email from the Ashok IT like this. I hope everyone is getting an email from the Ashok IT, right? For the enrollment, what is the process of the enrollment, etc.
I got it, sir.
Do we have anyone who did not get an email? In the first class, I see that some of you have complained saying that you did not get it. I spoke to admin and then I have made sure that you are getting. Yeah, fine. So if you're not getting anything, anyone, so please let me know. So which email ID you will get? The email ID that you have given when you join for this session, right? On that email ID, you are going to get an email. So in this email, you can see what is the fee, what is the course start date, trainer, all these things. And if you would like to, so we have, as I mentioned that we have completed 2 sessions, right? 3 sessions. So today you are also going to get an email. So in that, all the session videos will be available, say 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you would like to watch again, you can watch it. And if you would like to pay that amount, so the amount is 5,000. You can do the Google Pay or Phone Pay on this number, or using this bank details, you can pay the amount. Okay. Once you've done the payment, take the payment screenshot, write your name, contact number, timing is 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. payment screenshot, attach the payment screenshot and send that details to the Ashok IT payments, this website, this email. Once you have sent it, admin is going to verify that payment, and then you will be considered as enrolled. Once you are considered as enrolled, you are going to get one email to confirm your details so that video access will be provided. And then, so the demo classes are there till Wednesday. So after Wednesday, the demo classes will not be there. Whoever has enrolled for this course will be given the Zoom link is going to change after Wednesday. From Thursday onward, the Zoom link is going to change. Whoever is newly joined or whoever is enrolled from Thursday onward, the Zoom link is going to change, and the new Zoom link details will be shared with the students who are done the enrollment. Okay, so using that new Zoom link, through which you are going to get in your mobile number or email, you can join from Thursday onwards. And at the same time, we are going to give you the separate what you call group, Telegram group. So for all those students who join for this Core Java, right? We are going to create a Telegram group. In this Telegram group, we can talk to each other. So if you have any question, you can post it over there. If I have anything, I have to say that I'm going to provide that thing over there, and I'm going to share the notes as well. So let me show you guys the notes. So for this core Java, I have prepared the notes on my own. So that notes I'm going to share once the enrollments are completed. In the starting itself, I'm going to share the complete Java notes. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So this is one of the sample core Java notes. So I'm going to share these complete notes with you guys. So which is having around 63 pages, which will contain all the data of the core Java. So I'm going to share this with you guys, okay, in the Telegram group. And at the same time, whatever the program that we are writing every day, that programs also will be shared with you guys. Okay. So does anyone has any questions on the enrollment process?
Actually, I have a question.
Yeah.
So I have made the payment. The thing is that it didn't go. There was some error the day that I made the payment with the app. So I paid it in 3 installments.
Okay.
I have sent a screenshot of all the 3 payments on the email that is provided here.
Okay.
But I haven't received any confirmation as to they've received it, I've been registered, or anything of that sort. So who do I contact for that?
Yeah. You just let me in the chat. Can you ping your email ID from which you have sent the email to only me? You can in the chat, you can select
Got it.
Karthik and then you
Yeah,
just ping your email ID to me. I'll make sure that I have communicated that to admin and you can see the response from them.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Any questions on the enrollment process or any course content, whatever it is?
Yeah, so I am clear with this enrollment process, sir. So I want to know something regarding SCGP type. Like let's say we have completed some of the courses, then we'll do some practice of the SCGP pattern, right, sir?
Yes. So OCJP, not SCJP
Yes.
now. So
Okay, yeah.
OCJPs.
Yes, OCGP.
I'll explain that also later. So OCJP questions, I'm not saying that this is a OCJP certification course because OCJP certification course would be different, right? Because OCJP for the students who already know core Java, but who are aiming for the OCJP. But this is this course we are starting from scratch and we are making you to master, correct?
Okay, sir.
So in that process itself, I have to make sure that whether you are able to answer the questions or not. So we are going to like in the class itself, maybe after 10 to 15 days, we are going to get good knowledge on the core Java, right? So we are going to see whether we are able to solve some of the questions or not, right? So so I'm going to take some, what you call, just give me a minute. So I'm going to open some of the websites where the OCJP questions are present. Okay, and then we can solve those questions. Okay, and if you if you are assume that you are practicing on some of the website, and if you are getting the output, that's well and good. If you're not able to understand why the output is that, you can bring that question to me. I can explain. See,
Sure,
even if you are practicing for 100 questions, there may be a new question comes in the exam, right? Not only this one, anything, correct? So that's why we are going to practice a good number of questions, like around 150 questions, something like that. So, but still no one can guarantee that only 150 questions will come, right? But you will have the ability to answer any kind of a question. That is my intent.
Sir, actually,
Okay,
what is the
sir.
difference between SCJP and OCJP?
Yeah, I'll explain. Any other questions so far? Amit, I do not have the dumps, but you can get it over internet. We can try for that. Don't worry about it. First, try to get the knowledge. See, if you have the dumps, you can clear the certification and you can put it in your resume that you are Oracle certified developer. But the thing, whenever you say that you are certified in the interview will be more typical. If you are answering the question using the dumps, you can clear the interview. You can clear the certification, but you will not be able to clear the interview because whenever you say that you are OCJP certified, the interviewer will ask you more questions. You should be able to ready to face, right? Yeah, so that's the reason. Don't worry. First, we are going to you should be able to answer it. If you are writing the certification on your own, you have the terms, but you have the knowledge as well. Then that's where it would be helpful for the interview and certification. Okay. Without knowledge, don't go for a certification. Any other questions? I take that as a no. Okay, now if you have any questions, guys, it is not one-way communication. So I'm happy to answer your questions first, then concept. Okay, now let's see. Now, see, we have discussed. So in the previous classes, we started with how to write what is a core Java, correct? How Java is different from other programming languages and all. So let me tell you first some background about the core Java. Okay. So can someone tell me who is the father of Java?
James Gosling.
Yeah. James Gosling is the person who invented core Java. Sorry, Java. Okay. James Gosling is the person who invented Java. Okay. So what are the different types of Java is present? Can you say
J2SE,
J2EE, correct?
J2SE,
J2SC, and then
J2ME, right? Mobile one.
yes, micro edition.
The
Okay.
micro edition.
Yeah. So J2, you see, these are the different types of Javas are present. So J2EE is nothing but enterprise edition. Java for enterprise edition. So EE is nothing but enterprise edition. So enterprise edition is nothing but using this J2EE, you can create a standalone core Java application as well as a web application. Web application is nothing but as simple as facebook.com, sba.com, HDFC Bank, netbanking.com. So any website you can create. Okay. J2ME is nothing but this is called micro edition. So if you want to create mobile app, what is the operating system? What is the software you will use generally? Android, right?
Yes, sir. Android.
So Android also works on Java only. Okay. So, but only pure Java you want to create, then J2ME you can do. Java micro edition. Okay. SC is nothing but I don't I think it's simple. I think I don't remember exactly.
Standard edition.
Yeah, sorry, standard. Yeah. Standard edition. Using the standard edition, what you can do, you can create a standalone application. Standalone application means only you cannot create a web application. Okay, you can create a program and you can write. Standalone means that program only will run. Okay, so that means you should have a main method, etc. So these are the different types of Java. Now, whenever James Gosling is developing this one, right? So the organization name is called as Sun Microsystem. The James Gosling has developed this Java software, right? So when they are developing, there is a company or something called as a Sun Microsystem. Okay, so that means who has first invented the core Java? Sun Microsystem. But who is the person? James Gosling. Hence, James Gosling is called as father of Java. Is a person. James Gosling is a person name like Karthik, Ashok, Aditya, something, right? So James Gosling is a person name who is the father of Java. And which organization he used to work for? Like now we have a different companies called Oracle, Infosys, TCS, right? So there is a company called Sun Microsystem. So Sun Microsystem has developed this Java. Now later in I don't remember the year, but I think 1980s or 90s, this Sun Microsystem Oracle company, you guys know Oracle company, right?
Yes, sir.
Oracle has acquired the Sun Microsystem. So that means Oracle has bought Sun Microsystem. So whenever there was a Sun Microsystem, so that time we have the Java. Now, if you want to do the certification, that time the certification is called as SCJP. That means Sun Certified Java Programmer. So the company name is Sun Microsystem, right? The first one. Now SCJP, what is the full form of SCJP? Sun Certified Java Programmer. Okay. Okay, but later in 1980s or 90s, I don't remember the exact year, we can get it from the Google. That shouldn't be an issue. So Oracle has acquired the Sun Microsystem. Acquired in the sense they paid some amount and then they bought it. Now, after once Oracle bought it, this certification name, earlier the certification is called as SCJP, that is changed to OCJP. Okay. OCJP is nothing but Oracle Certified Java Programmer. Since the company name is changed, because Oracle has acquired, the certification name is also changed. Earlier it is used to called as SCJP. Now it is getting called as a OCJP. This is the difference between what is a SCJP and what is a OCJP. Hope Sunil, you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So there is no change. Like those are certifications only. Only the company names are changed. Okay. Now, so this is about some background about core Java. So Java and all. So I'm not going much into the background, right? This is the English, plain English you can study anywhere, right? If you look at other institute, they'll talk about this core Java name itself for 1 week. What is the point of talking that much, right? The main thing they forget to tell you collection framework. Does anyone faced in that kind of a experience? Have anyone guys attended any other core Java course in any other institute? Okay, if you do not, then that's fine, not a problem. Yeah, Yesh.
Already know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your experience?
My experience was worse. I attend Durga Software. So they commit me like within the next 2 months, they have completed core Java. But after 3 months, still the batch is going on. So I was like, I feel so that is why I joined your batch, because I already attended your previous batch like DSA, data structure and algorithm using Java. So
Yeah.
that's why I joined this batch, sir.
Yeah. So here, so that's what so that's the reason. So what I'm trying to explain, right? I don't tell you guys about the stories. So here, if see here, SCJP and OCJP, the difference you need to know. But who has invented Java? When Java has see there is nothing much to talk, right? Who has invented Java? James Gosling. Which company? Sun Microsystem. Who has acquired Oracle? But do I have to tell the story of this one Oracle and all? What is a Java and all? See, they do. I have listened to some of their videos over the internet, and they found that for 1 week continuously they are talking about a history of a Java only. So do we need to understand? See, we need to understand the history. That's good. But do we need to spend that much 1 week of time? May not be required, correct? So that's
Yes,
the
sir.
reason I'm not spending much time, because that is not the one we wanted to study. At the end, when it comes, see, in the collections, sorry, in the core Java, the important topics are thread and collection. And I see they are completely neglecting the collection framework itself, because that is the main topic which will be asked in the interview. They're spending the more time in the initial thing, and then they are leaving the topics, right? So that you don't worry. I don't do that. Okay. Now, so let's continue. So now in the previous, so this is about a difference between OCJP and SCJP. That's it. It's a certification. Because the company is changed, the name is changed. That's it. Now let's see how Java is different from other programming languages. So in the previous class, I have explained that. Can you guys tell me why Java is different from other programming languages?
Due to platform independence.
Yeah, the main feature is platform independent. We have many other features which we are going to get in the future classes, but the main thing is platform independent. Okay, platform independent is nothing but in Java, whenever you write a program, there is a two-step process. First step is compilation, and second step is execution. Okay, now compilation. How can I do the compilation?
Java C.
Java C, file name.java or class name.java. Okay.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
so for example, now, so before this one, now can someone tell me how can I write a Java program first of all?
Yeah, we can write in a notepad, and we can save that as the class name
.java file, correct?
Yes.
Now let us see here. Now, if I want to write a new class, in the previous class, I told you how to write a Java program, correct? Now I'm taking a notepad. Done. Let me write. So what is the every Java class should have what?
So, some
At least one.
syntax they need to follow.
Main method. Yes.
Public,
At least
public.
every class should have one class. Every Java program should have one class at least, correct? Now,
Yes, sir.
what is the syntax or what is the syntax to write a class?
Keyword should be there.
Public class name.
Public class
Class name.
name, open bracket, close bracket. Now, what is this public? It's an access modifier, correct? So we did not discuss much about it, but when I say public, it means accessible by everything, as simple as a public property like park, bus station, railway station, etc. How does the Java know that you are writing a class? Using which keyword?
Class.
Class keyword. That means by looking at this keyword called class, the Java is knowing that you are writing a class, correct? So in order to write a class, the things are you need to do public class name. Can I say that class name? Anything, correct? I can put the class name as a Karthik also. You can write any name. Okay. But the thing is, the best programmer should write the class name as a camel case. Here, class name, what should be the format for the class name? Class name should follow
Camel case.
camel case. Camel case. Now the question, what is a camel case, sir? So camel case is nothing but first letter of each word should be a capital letter. For example, if I am writing my class name as Karthik, how many words are present in this Karthik? Is it a single word or multiple words?
Single word, sir.
Single word. If the class name you want to put it as a single word, then first letter of this word should be capital letter. For example, I want to put the class name as a Karthik hello. How many words are there in this one?
Two.
Can I say that Karthik hello, K is the first letter in Karthik and H is the first letter in hello, correct?
Yes, sir.
So the first letter of each word should be capital case. That is called camel case. Generally, this is the structure that we follow. If you don't follow this, that also not a problem. But a good programmer will follow that class name should be camel case. Now here, now let me write only Karthik. So K should be capital. Done. Now can I save it as? So that means I am writing a Java program, correct? Now if you are using a notepad, how does the computer know that you are using a notepad? The notepad will have an extension called .txt, correct? Similarly, you are writing a Java program. So every Java program have an extension called as .java. Okay, every Java program has extension called .java. Now I have to save this file as a .java. So whenever you save any file, do you keep a file name?
Yes, sir.
Others, every file you will store will have a file name. Agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, what is the file name that we keep for a Java program? Same name as a class name. That is a mandatory. Now, what is the class name here? Karthik. Now, can I save it? Yes, save as. Now, here Karthik.java. And here you see, since you have already provided the extension, you don't need to put .txt. You change it to all files and then click on save. Okay. Now, whenever you save it, go back. See here, are you able to see one file called .java? Java file? Now, can I say that I have written a Java program?
Yes,
See,
sir.
whether it is having a compilation issues and all later, but can I say that I have written a Java program? Yes. So what does the Java program is saying? Public class Karthik I created. Now, if I want to execute the Java program, there is a two-step process. The first step is called compilation and the second step is called execution. What happens in the compilation? Can someone tell me who are part of previous classes?
Yeah, when we compile the Java file or Java this one class, it will create a bytecode. So
Okay.
that is understandable by the machine. Means we are writing the high level language and it will be it will be converted to the the machine code on machine understandable language.
So it is not a machine code. If you are taking some other programming language, C, C++, directly it is a machine code. But after the compilation, so whenever we do the compilation, So I am writing the language in the English. So this English will be converted into a separate file called .class file. Okay. Now, whenever this .class file is converting during the compilation, so everyone, whenever you are speaking, you need to follow some guidelines, right? So similarly, Java, whoever has developed this Java, they have kept certain guidelines. So during the compilation, the Java, whenever you install the software on the machine, so there are some guidelines kept by Java programmers, like the creators of Java. That means you need to write this keyword class, they need to write keyword capital letter P and all. So it will check whether you have followed all the guidelines or not. Once all the guidelines are satisfied, it will create one more class file called .class file. What does the .class file will contain? Byte code. So this byte code, so now here I can write this code in the Windows laptop. Okay, now I can generate the .class file, and then I can give this .class file to my friend who has a Linux operating system. Okay, and he can directly execute the program. That means I'm developing the program in one laptop which has one operating system, and I'm executing that program in a different operating system. Hence Java is called as a platform independent. Okay, now let us see. We have written a Java program. Whether it is correct or not, we will see later. But can I say that I have completed the writing the Java program?
Yes, sir.
Others? Were you able to follow me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So don't. The who already know Java, it looks silly, but don't think that I'm concentrating more, because there are some non-IT background students also. If you understand the basics, then later topics will be easy. Okay. Now I want to compile it. In order to compile it, what you can do? You have to execute a command called javac followed by class name.java. In order to compile, javac followed by class name.java. Now, where can I do that compilation? Using a command prompt. So how can I go to the command prompt? In the run command, I can enter cmd and then I go there. Or else, see here I have the Java file. So now I have to open the command prompt. So in the open the command prompt and go to this document folder. Instead doing that, what I will do, click here and type cmd and then click on enter. See, automatically command prompt is opened. And what is the location in the command prompt is looking to? Documents folder, correct? Where my Java program is also present. Done. Now let me do compilation. Javac followed by class name.java. What is the class name? Karthik. Karthik.java. Enter. See? Reached end of the file while passing public class Karthik. Can someone tell me what is the mistake I have done?
We not opened brass and closed brass, sir.
Yeah.
We missed that one.
Yeah. So in the earlier class, if you remember, the guidelines for writing a class is you have to write a access modifier and tell that in order to you are writing a class, you need to put a class keyword and then class name followed by open bracket, close bracket. Now in this example, can I say that open bracket and close bracket are missing?
Yes, sir.
Now add the open bracket and then close bracket. Now it is correct. Now here, can I say that I have to save it? You have done some modification. Automatically, you have to save it. Control S. In order to save it, Control S. And then go back to the window. And can I do again same command? Yes. Now, do you guys see any compilation issue?
No.
No. Now let's see whether the Karthik.class file is generated. Earlier it was not generated, correct? But now
Yes,
it
sir.
is generated. Can I see the source code? See, if I am opening the notepad, am I able to understand this one?
No.
That means now class file is generated. So other programming languages will not generate a class file. Only Java will generate a class file. Now this class file, I will give it to my friend. And see, in my laptop, I have a Windows operating system. My friend might have an operating system called Linux or something. He can directly execute. So in order to execute a program, what my friend will do, he don't do the compilation because already compiled class is present. Now he has to execute this command, Java followed by class name. Java followed by Karthik. Done. The main method is not found. I'll come to this one. I'll come to this. We are getting, see, main method not found in class Karthik. Some error we are getting when I am executing the program. So I'll come to that what is the main method and all little bit in maybe in another 5 to 10 minutes. But this is the command we can use to execute the program. This is what we have discussed in the previous class. Does anyone has any questions? Non-IT students?
Sir, in the .NET also, that is also platform independent, sir, or only
No.
Java
So,
follows that, sir?
so .NET does not have a class file. I don't know much about it, .NET, but .NET, I don't think it has a class file.
Okay, sir.
.NET is different. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, someone asked a question, is the .class file for machine to understand? No, .class file is for the JVM to understand. Okay. Now, so whenever you create a, see, .class file is not a byte, it is a byte code. Who will understand the byte code? My operating system will not understand. Windows will not understand. But whenever, see, whether you or your friend, I am having a Windows operating system. My friend is having Linux operating system. If I want to work with Java, can I say that I have to download the Java, which is matching the Windows operating system, and my friend will download the Java software, which is matching the Linux operating system or not? That means Java has to be installed based on your operating system. Done. You have installed it. Now, who will read this .class file or who will understand this one? So whenever you install the Java, where the Java will be installed, guys?
C program files.
C program files Java folder. So in this one, there is something called JVM. Okay. So the JVM will understand the class file. So whatever the class file it is generated, Karthik.class file, right? Who will understand this one? JVM will understand. What is the input for the JVM? .class file. Okay. The JVM don't take .java file. JVM will take .class file. Hence, your friend, even though he is having a different operating system, he don't require a Java file. If you give the .class file, the JVM will understand the .class file and then it will give you the output. Yes, JVM is platform dependent, but the Java is platform independent. You guys do not know what is a JVM. Don't worry, I will get to there after some days. So internally, what is the JVM? JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine. In order to run a Java program, so whenever you download a software, you guys agree that whenever I am downloading a software in the first class, I have chosen my software. If it is a Windows, there is one link. If it is a Linux, there is another link, correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Let me show you guys. I'm just entering Java free download. Go to the Oracle website. See here. See, are you able to see Linux? If your operating system is Linux, click on this. If your operating system is Mac, click on this. If your operating system is Windows, click on this. That means whenever you're downloading a Java software, are you downloading based on the operating system?
Yes, sir.
That means that downloading a software of Java is dependent on operating system, correct? So inside this operating system, whenever inside this Java software, there is something called as JVM. So that means you are downloading a JVM according to the operating system. Hence, JVM is called as platform dependent. JVM is platform dependent, whereas Java is platform independent because I'm developing the Java code in one machine and am I able to run in different operating system? Yes. Don't worry about this JVM. You will get to know in future. Okay. Now we know that now the first question comes, can I compile? See here, whenever I have written a code, so can I say that in this code, I have written only just a class. Did I write anything else?
No, sir.
No. Now the first question will be asking, can I compile it? So we also discussed about method. What is a method in Java?
The action what we perform is called like that is done in through the method.
Yeah. Any action that you perform in real life can be converted into a method. Okay. Now, if I want to perform addition of two numbers, can I say that addition of two numbers is nothing but action that you are writing, correct? So that action is nothing but a method. Now, what is this guidelines to write a method? Guidelines to write a method. So that means the class will contain the methods and variables. I'll come to the variables later. The class will contain methods and variables. Now, what is a method? Method is nothing but an action. Okay. Now I want to write addition of two numbers. Can someone tell me addition of two numbers means what?
Some action we need to perform, sir.
So for example, I'm 10, I'm taking 10 and 20. Addition of two numbers is nothing but 10 plus 20, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if I want to perform this one, what I will do, I will write a method. Now, what is the syntax to write a method? So for example, first you need to write access modifier. Okay. Second, you need to write return type. Third, you need to write method name. Fourth, you need to write arguments, method, arguments. Fifth, open bracket, curly close bracket. Now, so here, if I want to write, so what is the access modifier that you know, guys, as of now?
Public.
Okay. Don't worry about that access modifiers. I am going to explain that little later. But for time being, there is one access modifier called as public. As it is as simple as general public meaning. Public means it is a everyone can access it, correct? So now access modifier is nothing but public. Done. Let me take the different color. Okay. Public, get done. Okay. Now what is a return type? So now does whenever I am writing a class, did I write any return type?
No.
Now how does the Java know that you are writing a class?
Like
keyword class.
using the dot
You are
Java.
writing a keyword called class, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
But for a method, we don't have a keyword. Now, how does the Java know? How does it differentiate between a class and method? Means if the class keyword is there, it will say that it thinks that it's a class. Now, how does it know that method type means? See here, whenever you are performing addition of two numbers, you're 10 plus 20. Can I say that you have to return the result? If I'm asking you, for example, Ajit, what is the addition of 10 plus 20? What do you say?
So 10 plus 20 equal
That means
30.
So you are replying the answer to me, correct?
Yes.
So that means you are returning some. I have asked you the question and you are returning something, correct? So that
Yes.
means, so whenever I'm asking you to perform some action, every action will have some return, right? Reply.
Yes,
right? Similarly, what is a return type? Return type is nothing but you're converting the action into a method. Whenever you're writing a method or whenever you're writing perform some action, it will have some result, correct? So that what is the result? So that is return type is nothing but what is the result. So here return type for time being, take it as an int. Don't worry about this. What is the int and all? I will explain. Okay. So if you don't want to return anything, see here, I want to perform the addition and display. I don't want to return anything. So if you don't want to return anything, we will use one keyword called as void. In Java, if you don't want to return anything, if a method or if an action don't want to return anything, okay. So for example, I'm saying, I'll say that Ajit exit from the class. If I say that, what Ajit will do? Directly will click on the exit button on the Zoom link. That's it. Does he has to return anything to me?
No.
No, right? That means there is no return type, correct? So for time being, you understand that if the method is not returning anything, you need to keep it as a void. Void is a keyword in Java. Okay, void is null, nothing but null. Void is nothing but nothing. Okay, it is not returning anything, nothing. Okay, now after that, method name. Here, whenever I'm writing a class name, can I keep a class name? Can be anything or only some names?
Class name can be anything, sir.
Okay, but what is the format I will follow?
camel case.
Okay, but for class name, for method name also can be anything, but method name should start with a small letter. Consecutive letters can be capital. For example, what I'm doing, addition of two numbers. Can I say that? Add addition. So method name should start with a small letter. So the method name also, this is the name of a method. Name of method also can be anything. You can write anything. Aditya, you can write any name. Okay. But generally in our projects, what we do, we'll put a meaningful name so that everyone can understand it. So I'm done with a access modifier, return type, method name. After this, see, whenever you are performing here, see, whenever I say addition of numbers, it can be a 2 numbers, it can be a 3 numbers, it can be a 10 numbers. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So if I'm asking to perform addition of 2 numbers, immediately, see, if I'm saying that Ajit perform the addition of 2 numbers, immediately what is the question that you will ask? Sir, what are the 2 numbers, correct?
Yes.
That means whenever you want to, whenever you're performing some action, you need some input, correct? Not every time, sometimes. Okay. If you want to see, that input will be kept inside this bracket. So name of the method followed by open bracket, close bracket. Inside this bracket, you will put the arguments. Arguments are nothing but inputs. Now here I'm performing the addition of 2 numbers. So can I say that whenever I'm performing the addition of 2 numbers, I need 2 numbers or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So this is int I1, comma, int I2. Don't worry about this. What is int? I will come to this later. But in this bracket, what do we do? If the method is taking some arguments, we will keep that arguments here. Arguments are nothing but input. For example, if your method is not requiring anything, then keep it empty. If the method does not take anything, see, sometimes whenever we are performing some action, if I'm saying that dog is running, so what is the action? Run. That if I'm saying the dog to run, my dog to run, so does the run see, run method, run action will take any argument, or does it take any input? No. But if I want to feed my dog, I have to put some chicken or food or egg or something, correct? That means the feed action or eat action will take some input, but the run action will take any input? No.
No.
That means if you want to pass the input to a method, then after the method name, you need to put a open bracket, close bracket, and in between you can write a argument input data that is called as an argument. Okay. Now post that you need to open the bracket, close the bracket. Okay. This is a method. So do you have any questions? Anyone? What is a method? How to write a method in Java?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, in Java, we used to call it as a method. In other language, we used to call
Function.
it as function. Why is it so, sir?
It depends on C programming language will have a function. It's a terminology.
Okay.
Yeah. So the non-IT students, do you guys understand how to write a method? We are going to write n number of methods. Don't worry. But how to, if someone is asking you to write a method, do you guys know what all you need? Access modifier, return type, method name, method arguments, open curly bracket, close curly bracket. This method, now the question comes, the method should I write outside of a class or inside a class, correct? Or inside? Can someone tell me outside or inside?
Inside.
Inside. Outside is wrong, because if you're writing outside, what is the point of having at least Java program should have one class, correct? What is the point of having the class, right? So method should be inside a class. Okay. Now let me see here. Now can I write in the Karthik class, can I write a method?
Yes.
Let me write public void add. I don't want to take any arguments. Okay. So I'll keep it blank. So open bracket, close bracket. Now I am performing some addition. So I want int x equal to 10 plus 20. Okay. Now don't worry about this int and all. This is called variable data type. I'm going to explain this in the next class. Now I have written a method. Let me compile. See, after writing everything, you see, whenever you change the code. So now can I say that I have changed the code of my Karthik.java class file?
Yes, sir.
Now, whenever you change it, you need to compile again. So whenever the code is changed, you need to compile, correct? So now in order to compile Java C Karthik.java, yes. Okay. Now the question comes, am I able to compile it? Yes. Now, whenever I run it, I'm still getting some error, correct? Can
Yes,
someone
sir.
tell me what is the error I am getting?
Main method not found in class Karthik.
Okay.
Please define
That
the main
means,
method.
yeah. So main method not found in the class called Karthik. Please define the main method as public static void main. Let me copy this. See here, this. See here. Now, do you guys understand what is a method? Yes. Now, whenever I'm executing the program, it is expecting something. That something is nothing but a main method, correct? And please define the main method as this one. It is giving the suggestion also. Now, if you look at here, if you look at this one, let me see what is this. Is it a method or is it a class? Can someone tell me, is it a class?
No,
Why?
Method.
If it
because
is a class, there should be a keyword called class, correct?
yes,
Do you see the keyword class called class in the highlighted blue color line?
no,
No, that means it is not a class. Now let us see whether is it a method. Now, do you have access modifier?
yes,
So don't worry about the static. There are three types of methods like static method, instance method, uh, non-abstract method. I will come to that later. Okay. Now, so now, do you have the return type?
yes,
Do you have a method name?
yes.
What is the name of the method here
Main.
in the blue lighted one? Main. In this one, what is the name of the method?
Add.
Add. Similarly, in this one, what is the name of the method? Main. Okay. Now, does it take any argument? Yes,
Yes.
open bracket
Yes.
and close bracket. It is taking some argument. Don't worry about this. What is this signature and all? That means it is taking some argument. So what it is missing? Open bracket, close bracket. Now, can I say that I have written a main method now?
Yes, sir.
Now earlier, now I have to save it. Now, if I do not write this main method and then run the program, am I getting a compilation error?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, not compilation error, runtime error, correct?
Yes,
Okay. Now, if I'm writing, so now can I say that I have written a main method?
yes,
Okay. Now, once I've let me run the, so I have changed the code. Now I have to compile it. See, Java C Karthik.java compilation is successful. Now run. See, did I get the runtime error now?
no,
No. So the thing is here, what is a method that is present in, so the Java program, whenever you write a Java program, the execution, see, how does the JVM or how does the Java know that? See, I have written 1000 lines. Okay. Here in my class called Karthik, assume that I have written 1000 lines. How does Java know that I have to execute all these 1000 lines? Where should I start it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Is the Java line-based execution?
yes,
The
sir.
one who already know Java? Is it a
No.
line-based execution, line number-based execution?
No.
No.
Yes,
Java is not a line number-based execution. Okay. The execution in Java starts with a main method. So why the Java? So why I am writing now? Now here the non-IT students can ask me that why am I writing the main method? Correct. Now, why the main method is required? Because inside a class I can write 1000 line numbers. Okay, but how does the Java know that I have to I have to start my execution in which line number, right? So there is the ambiguity. So in order to resolve that ambiguity, Java creators, whoever is developed Java, what they have done is they have created one method called main method. As the name itself is contained, what is the name of a method? Main. They have created one method called main method. So Java program execution starts from the main method. Okay. So this is one of the guidelines. Java program execution starts with main method. Now, if you want to execute a program, then you need to have the main method. Okay. Now we know that we have written a class, we have written a main method, and let's see some questions. Now, can I compile a class without a main method?
Yes.
Yes. So just now, compilation is nothing but what?
Checking for syntax.
Okay, if I don't write this method, compilation is nothing but checking for a syntax issues, correct? If I don't write this method, am I missing any syntax?
No.
No. That means I'm following all the guidelines, correct? I'm not missing any syntax. Now the first question that will be asked in the interview. So if I do not have the main method, can I compile the program?
Yes.
Yes. In order to compile the program, main method is not mandatory. Okay. Now, see, let me remove this and save it. Now, can I say that here, Java see Karthik.java. So in this example, now, do I have a main method?
No.
No, but am I able to compile it?
Yes.
Yes, that means compilation does not check for main method, correct? During compilation, what it will check? It will check whether you are following all the guidelines of Java or not. What are the guidelines? For example, whatever you learned till now? What are the guidelines that you have learned so far?
Keywords should be small letters.
Access modifier, then class and
Wait,
class
and
name. And class
class
names will
name
be
should
the
be
camel
camel
case
case.
letters.
So here, if I'm keeping class name as a capital C, is it allowed?
No.
Because see, let's run the program. Now, can I say that this is one of the guidelines that is kept by Java?
Yes, sir.
That means the class name should start with C. That means this class is a keyword, public is a keyword, void is a keyword. Okay, all the keywords in Java should be small letter. What is the advantage of keyword? Using this keyword, Java will understand, correct? So Java will understand that this person is writing a class. Using this void keyword, Java will understand that this method is not returning anything. Is the name of a class is Karthik? Is it a keyword?
No.
Is the
No.
name of a method is add? Is it a keyword?
No.
Okay. Now every method should have the open bracket, close bracket. Why are we using this open bracket and close bracket? To accept the argument. Okay. For example, if I have kept the open bracket, did I miss something here?
Yes.
Let us save it. Am I following the guideline now?
No.
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 If I run,
No.
if I compile the program, should I get an error?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
See, is it showing that illegal start of type? Is it showing some error or not?
Yes.
Okay, it is expecting. That means okay, done. Now here, I'll remove this open bracket. Can I say that I have violated the rule again?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
See, I'm getting a compilation error or not? Expected, correct? Yes. Okay. Now, so open bracket done. Now here, these are the see now here every statement in Java should end with a semicolon. So this is one line, correct? Except the method declaration, class declaration. If you write some code here, I'm writing this code. Okay, this is ending with a semicolon. If I don't put a semicolon, see, I'm getting see syntax error semicolon expected. That means so during the compilation, Java will check for the syntax. Now, non-IT students may ask, sir, what are all the syntax or what are the guidelines? Don't worry, throughout the course, we are going to see all of the guidelines. What are some of the guidelines? Every keyword, all the keyword that you are writing should be small letter. A class should have an open bracket, close bracket. Method should have a open parenthesis, close parenthesis. Method should have a return type. See, if I remove this one. So what is this? Is it a method? No. How does the Java know it is a method or not? See, look at here. See, invalid method declaration, return type is required, correct? So whenever I have told you the guidelines, method should have a return type. If I do not give the return type, Java is getting confusion that what you have written, whether it is a method or is it a class. Since it is not having a return type, it is showing the error message saying that invalid method declaration. Method declaration should hold return type. If you don't return anything, you keep a keyword called void. If you want to return something that we will discuss in other class. So every statement should end with a semicolon. So during the compilation, the Java checks for the syntactical errors. Now the question comes, can I execute a program without a main method? Sorry, can I compile the program without a main method?
Yes.
Everyone understood? This is frequently asked question.
Yes.
Okay, so we can compile the program without a main method successfully. Why? Because during the compilation, it will check whether you are following the guidelines or not. Not writing a main method is not something you are not violating, correct? Okay, now can I execute a program without, see, compilation is nothing but Java C and execution is nothing but Java. Now Java C. So compilation is successful. Now in my class, do I have the main method?
No.
No. Now can I, now the question comes, can I execute the program? Execution of the program is nothing but running the program. In the interview, they may ask you, can I run the program without main method?
No.
Can I run it?
No.
No.
In order to run the program or in order to execute a program, what is the command you need to use? Java followed by class name. See, am I getting the main method not found example error? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let me write the main method. Okay, this is the main method, copy. Okay. Now let me execute. See, I have changed the code. So first, see, without changing, so I have modified the code. Okay. Now, whenever you modify the Java program, you need to compile it. Okay. Now I am not, see here, I am without compilation, I am doing the Java followed by Karthik. That means I am running it. So still I am getting the same error. The reason for that is this Java command, Java followed by class name. This Java command will take class file. So earlier you have compiled the class file that does not have a main method. Now you have modified the code and you have saved it, but did you compile it again? No. If you don't compile it, whatever the class file is there, that will take. That class file does not have a main method. Now that means whenever you modify the Java code, first you need to do the compilation. Done. Now let me run the program. Done. See, am I getting an error now?
No.
No.
Okay, that means we can execute a Java program. We cannot execute a Java program or we cannot run a Java program without main method. But we can compile the Java program without a main method. Okay. Now, so why do we have the main method? So in order to in Java, the Java creators has started the execution from the main method. So it is Java is not line by the line number based execution. Java is by method based execution. So in Java, the method execution starts from the main method. Hence, in order to provide the starting point of the program, where to start it, Java creators has created one method called main method. You need to follow the same syntax. So in tomorrow, we are going to see what happens, sir. I don't want to, I want to put void, remove here and put void here. What happens? And if I want to change the name of the method, what happens? If I want to change the arguments, instead of string, let me put something else. So we are going to discuss that in tomorrow class. Okay. Hope you guys understand so far.
Yes, sir.
Any questions, anyone? Okay, so likewise, so whatever we are discussing, right? So we are going to see the notepad programs up to maybe another 1 week. We are going to write the programs in the notepad. So this writing in program in the notepad will make you that, see, all the guidelines you will be remembering automatically. See, if I am writing a public class, see capital letter, one time I may do the mistake, second time I may do the mistake. From third time onwards, am I habituated to write the small letter?
Yes.
That means I'll, in my mind, it will be registered that all the keywords should be small letter. So in the interview, they don't ask you to write a code in the Eclipse. They'll ask you to write a code in the notebook or paper or on the notepad. So that time, if you are keeping a class capital letters, if you're doing these kind of a silly mistakes, the interviewer will get a wrong impression or not.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the reason. So I'm explaining the program in the notepad. So later we will see what is the disadvantage of a notepad and what is the advantage of a different softwares called Eclipse. There are something called IDE. IDE is nothing but an integrated development environment. There are different tools are available called Eclipse, IntelliJ, Spring Tool Suite. Don't worry about that. So we are going to download Eclipse. I'm going to tell you what is the disadvantage in the notepad, how that disadvantage is overcome by the Eclipse. So we are going to convert slowly from Notepad to the Eclipse. And all the topics we are going to learn like this. I'm going to write the program and then learn the topic. Okay. Any questions, anyone? So already the one who already know the Java in the initial date, it might look silly, but there are some questions, guys. See, today itself, we have seen some questions like we can execute a program. We can compile a program without a main method, but we can't execute. So those kind of questions we are going to see in the upcoming classes as well. Those look silly, but you will get confused to answer in the interview. Okay. So the demo classes will be there tomorrow and after tomorrow. And if you are interested, please do the enrollment as soon as possible. Don't wait till the last day, because like if there is some issue or something, then you might miss the class. Okay. If I'm not asking you to just blindly enroll it, if you are interested and if you like the way I teach, and if you feel that there is some beneficiary that he is going to add, then only you enroll it. Okay, because money is important for everyone, right? Any questions, anything? If no question, that's all for today, guys. Thank you all. Thanks for joining. And the one who asked a question on that enrollment process, you did not get a confirmation. Don't worry. I'm going to check with admin.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
So Mohammed, I'll answer your question in the next on the void. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all. Thanks for joining. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.